Welcome to the Spirit of the Lotus on this beautiful Sunday morning of May the 5th, year 2024. And today is the path less taken. And thank you so much for joining us. Holy, 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 Lord God Almighty, our Mother, Father, God, the one without a second, the one with no name and yet all names. We call upon thy Holy Spirit to come, 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 descend, 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 and manifest, 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 manifesting in, through, and about us, creating within each and every heart, each and every soul, a clear and perfect channel in the Christ. God, guide us, protect us, illuminate our way. May our path be clear, full of light, thy light and energy. Help us, dear Lord, to make those million right choices, using wisdom and discrimination. Open up, open up, open up our hearts as we welcome thy one song universe to bring in the truth, the wisdom, the compassion, the love, all thy virtues, so that we may be an expression of thy will, an expression of the Christ light, Blessings, blessings, blessings of love and light upon all of God's kingdom. Let its kingdom come. Thy will be done here in and on earth as it is in heaven. Light, light, light up the skies. May we have multidimensional communication. May our starseed family be here with us today. We thank thee, we praise thee. Our heart is full of love, for thou art the Almighty, the one God, the one without a second. We are one. I am that I am. Om Tat Sat Om. Blessings. Just one moment. Blessings and welcome. I'm Reverend Tara, and we're here at the Spirit of the Lotus in San Jose, California, on this beautiful Sunday morning of May 5. And we would like to say happy birthday to Reverend Lotus. Today is her birthday. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day and a very prosperous year and years to come. And happy Cinco de Mayo to those who are celebrating Cinco de Mayo today. And for announcements, we have our upcoming retreat on July the 6th through the 10th, and it will be held in Princeville, Kauai. And we welcome you. Right now, it's closed to in-person. If we haven't received your registration form, and so, but it's still open for Zoom participants. So please, please, please get your registration form and payment in to the Spirit of the Lotus. And if the payment comes later, that's fine, as long as it comes before the due date. But the registration form is very important right now to have, because we're working with all of those right now who have sent in their registration form. So please do that. Go to our website, spiritofthelotus.com, for more information. And we will probably have a free class a day or a week before the retreat. All right, but more to come. And I believe that's it, except for the most important thank you. We are so grateful for all of you for being here today and for your support of the Spirit of the Lotus and for your most generous donations to the Spirit of the Lotus. We're getting a little bit tongue-tied here. Okay, we just need to ground ourselves. So please bear with me for 1 second. Okay, thank you. Today is the path less taken. And we've often heard the quote that there are many paths up the mountain, but the view is always the same. And that is so true on one level or on several levels, but there's more to it than that. The view is not always the same depending on where we are and which mountain we are on. And there's a lot that goes into that ancient anonymous saying that we will one day talk more about. But what we would like to clarify is that we've been teaching for many, many years that the path of no path. And once we reach the higher dimensions, fifth dimension and beyond, there is no path. There is no up, there is no down, there is no in, there is no out, there's no hot, there's no cold. It's thatness. And it's so expansive. And we keep growing, it's true. And we keep expanding and contracting, expanding and contracting. But it's like the dot in the center of the circle. So if there is no path, because there's only thatness, that means we have no guides and no hierarchy, no one above us, below us, because we are it. We are guides. We are our own guides. And it's beyond words. And we will be in touch, and we are in touch with our inner knowing. The answers are all right here in our sacred heart. Before the world was, before time. And beyond. So, with that said, what led us to sharing this experience about being on a path is because of the many teachers we've had in the past. And some we've studied under directly, and some we've read about or studied through books, through Zoom, and so on and so forth. And some of these teachers, they were and are amazing human beings, but they could be so profound and so wise when they are teaching and when they are grounded and channeled, and they are channeling the teachings, the wisdoms. So as students, we just assumed they were like this in the third dimensional world, in their everyday world. But we got to witness firsthand that some weren't. Some could be abusive in the third dimension, not only physically, but emotionally and mentally, and use foul language and so on. We can go on and on, but and it was quite disillusioning. And we realize the path isn't a straight path up the mountain. It is more of the figure eight, the infinity strip. It is the ability to reach higher dimensions and not only be able to stay in the higher dimensions, but to bring the wisdoms, the teachings, the energies, the thatness of the higher dimensions into our third dimensional life. And when we start doing that, the abusiveness, man's inhumanity to man or to animals is intolerable. And so you experience and we experience the higher energies in the third dimension in a whole different way than those teachers who did not, let's say, walk the talk. When we are able to bring the higher dimensional energies into our third dimensional lives, we are able to walk the talk. But there is a price to pay. The violence in the news and the movies and books and so on and so forth becomes intolerable. Especially when you're praying for world peace, when you are meditating for peace within. So we realize that some of these teachers who could not walk the talk in the third dimension or did not choose to, were not able to bring the higher dimensional. They can channel or reach into the higher dimensions, but they weren't able to assimilate and demonstrate it in their third dimensional life and fourth dimensional life. And so, what is this path less taken? The path less taken is the ability to ascend, for humanity to ascend in the physical body. Do you know this has never been done before, and it's being done now in this new age, and it will be done. God's will be done. And that is quite profound, quite hard to even imagine. But that is the path humanity is taking now, and not all of humanity. Maybe less than 10% to ascend physically in the physical body. This path not only to enlightenment, but to assimilate and demonstrate and bring it forth in our everyday lives. To walk the talk takes commitment, a great commitment to ourself, to the higher self, to our mission. There are two things that we must do in this third dimensional reality to help with our so-called ascension, our path, our mission. Receiving and giving, giving and receiving. We are all here as co-creators. This we know. But what we must do is to co-create with right intent, co-create in a way that honors us, honors humanity, that touches humanity and, of course, ourselves in such a way that we feel such a freedom, a release. We feel such a light. And we experience abundance and prosperity when we co-create with right intent. And when we co-create with self-responsibility. And the second thing we must do, this ability to be able to receive, we must first let go, be able to let go, be able to release, be able to sacrifice, be able to forgive. Our inner blocks, our core wounds, our limiting beliefs, to transmute all of these. This way, we are able to receive the support, to magnetize the resources, everything that helps us to grow, to thrive, to go beyond our wildest dreams. So what creates first? What creates poverty consciousness? The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. When you trust your higher self, your higher intuition, there is no wanting. Your higher intuition, that God self, your super consciousness, guides and protects and helps to make those million right choices. But when we are disconnected from our heart center, our sacred heart, our higher self, then there is wanting. We want more. That is why it's so important to be grateful, grateful for all that we have, all that we give, all that we receive. What else causes poverty consciousness? Excuses. Yes, everyone in their lifetime had some kind of excuse. And blame. We blame others, we blame our parents, we blame our whoever. And we refuse to take self-responsibility. Poverty consciousness is fear consciousness, living in fear, which makes us very hesitant about decision making. Did we make the right choice or not? You know, should I or should I not? The shoulda, wouldas, couldas pop up. I should have done that. Being so attached and locked into the mind. Judging, comparing is poverty consciousness. Jealousy, it creates jealousy. The victim, being the victim. There, in the higher dimensions, there's no victim, there's no victor. It's thatness. And the need to accumulate things, that's poverty consciousness. Believe it or not. It's a sign of I am not enough. I don't have enough. And yes, some people blame, yes, our Akashic records, our DNA, we carry this in our, you know, in our DNA from the ancestral lineage. But right now, we don't have that excuse, for even that is being cleared away because we are becoming more united. One race, one human, one life, one God. There is only one love, as Bob Marley used to sing. So what is prosperity consciousness? Those who truly feel prosperous want to help others to feel prosperous, wants the world to prosper with their inventions, with their ideas that have made them prosperous. They may become mentors to others, scientists, doctors, anyone, to children. But service to humanity, service to Gaia opens up our heart. We don't just understand the golden rule. We are the golden rule. Whatever we do for us, we do to others. Whatever we do to others is because that is what we're doing to ourselves. So prosperity consciousness is being our authentic self. We keep saying, be your authentic self. Not worrying what other people think of us. Being the truth. Being the love. Accepting the wisdoms, the teachings. And especially walking the talk. Doing what you love is prosperity consciousness. Because you see what you are doing not only helps yourself, but humanity, the world. and you have pure intentions, and your mission is love thy neighbor as thyself. Again, the golden rule. Prosperity consciousness is gratitude, no complaining. Whether you are a ditch digger, well digger, or an astronaut, doctor, and it's your ability to be the virtues and to keep cultivating the virtues. Remember, none of us are victims. We are all divine creators, co-creators of God, co-creators of Source. Now, there are 3 main aspects of your path, and which our path leads to true prosperity, where we grow. We grow spiritually, mentally, where we expand in consciousness. One is knowing we cannot do it alone. We need a guide here in this 3rd dimension while we are walking our path. A mentor, a way shower, because we are way showers in our own way, and we will attract a guide, a mentor, at the vibration that we are ready for. That is why, for many of us, for less than the 10% of the human population, for many of us, our guides are changing now. We are ready to broaden our horizon, and we are ready for the next step. What is the next step? That is our guides, what they are helping us with, our next step. So they will help us make those million right choices and to be more discerning, discriminating in the golden light, using the golden light. That is why dragon wisdom is coming on so strongly upon this planet right now. Yes, this is the year of the dragon, but this is also the time of the dragons to resurrect. The other aspect, besides a mentor, a guide, a way shower, are the teachings, the wisdoms. These wisdoms give you the tools to make the right choices. The wisdoms teach you that no one, not even your guides, can do it for you. Only you can do the work. Only you can walk your path. And these wisdoms will change your poverty mindset into prosperity mindset. And the third aspect of your path to true enlightenment and prosperity is you need a community. Like attracts like. You will start attracting many people like yourselves. And you'll get the support from the energy. Remember, the energy of a group is far more potent than the energy of one single person, one single soul. So, how do you know you are walking the path? First of all, it is just that. I mean, you don't think about it. You're just doing it. And again, we go back to service. Your love for service starts to grow and awaken. And you feel the mission within you. You love what you do, your work, because you feel that's your mission. Because by helping others in your job, no matter how tedious it is, you're helping yourself, and you're helping yourself, you're helping others. You love yourself in your work, you'll start attracting others in your work who love themselves and love what they're doing. Remember, like energy attracts like energy. And your work will be much more enjoyable. And it all begins with you. Instead of complaining, be the light. See and be grateful that what you do touches so many and helps so many. Even if you're locked up in a library doing research, what you are doing, or reading a book, and you find such joy in it, you pass it on to those around you and all those who are doing the same thing. So when you're walking the path, you know. How do you know? The love for yourself grows. That's why we say, hug yourself 8, 10, 12, 16 times a day. Your joy, your energy will touch everyone around you. And you will be a magnet for the light energy. You will be sharing your gifts. You are sharing your gifts without even knowing you're sharing your gifts. It will just come naturally. And one of the most important things that you realize is that you are trying to control everything. You are not doing that anymore. You are surrendering. You are trusting yourself, your higher self. You have faith, belief in yourself. And of course, you walk the talk. No more gossiping. No need to gossip. How does gossiping make a person feel? You know? So, yes, this outer world is a mirror. That's another way of knowing this, how the outer world treats you. It's a mirror. of what is going on within you. So pay attention. We know attention is energy. We know where energy goes, where attention goes, energy flows. We know that what we continually pay attention to and that we energize becomes our reality, becomes who we are. And what we become energetically, I forget her name, this is a quote, makes things either possible or impossible. I'll find her name. Her name is Gaetana. What we become energetically, I might have stuck in a few words, makes things either possible or impossible. Therefore, the all possibility is the path less taken. And please prepare yourself for deep level meditation. Relax and go deeply within. Deep within the inner being. Deep within the inner seeing. And with your full will, and imaging power, visualize the colors of the rainbow. Red crystal firelight, rose red crystal firelight, red crystal firelight, orange crystal firelight, orange crystal firelight, orange crystal firelight, yellow crystal firelight, yellow crystal firelight, yellow crystal firelight, green crystal firelight, green crystal firelight, green crystal firelight, blue crystal firelight, sky blue crystal firelight, blue crystal firelight. Purple crystal firelight, purple crystal firelight, purple crystal firelight, gold crystal firelight, golden crystal firelight, gold crystal firelight. Breathe and relax as we go deeper and deeper and deeper within. Now visualize a great angel of light. This can be your guardian angel, Archangel Gabriel, or any angel that you feel very close to. This brilliant angel is holding a golden crown. And this crown has holes in it. Holes where jewels are to be placed. And the angel is placing this golden crown upon your head. This golden crown sits as a band around your head. And at the left temple, visualize a brilliant sapphire blue, a sapphire blue gemstone being placed in the hole at the left temple of your crown. Sapphire crystal firelight, the truth, the power of God, peace beyond all understanding, the first ray out of the white light. Guidance and protection. Next to the sapphire is a golden crystalline gem being placed in that hole. And the lights from the sapphire blue and the golden crystal that it radiates, penetrates into your brain, into the center of your brain and throughout your whole head. Golden crystal fire light, golden crystal fire light, golden crystal fire light. Wisdom, the book of wisdoms, is being opened to you. Opened unto you. As you touch the golden book of wisdoms, ask, just ask that you are able to absorb and retain the information in the books of wisdom, the book of wisdom. Give yourself permission. And all that which is for your highest good and that which honors you. Now next to the golden gem is a pink crystalline gem being placed in that hole. Pink crystal fire light, pink crystal fire light, pink crystal fire light, pink crystalline firelight penetrating the center of the brain. The light is penetrating, filling the whole head and body. God's love, God's power, the key to eternal joy and happiness. The key to your next step. True self-love. And in the center of your forehead, that whole crown is filled with a white diamond, a clear white diamond. White diamond fire light, white diamond fire light, white diamond fire light. The word, I am the word, the sound, the beginning, where there is no beginning and no end. Power of God, penetrating into the center of the brain, the light, the energy, filling the brain and the whole skull and the whole body and beyond. And next to the white diamond is a green emerald filling that hole. And the light from the green emerald ray, or the green emerald gem, is penetrating the skull, penetrating this to the center of the brain, and now filling the brain, the whole skull and the whole body and beyond. God's great healing light. Green crystal fire light, emerald crystal fire light, emerald crystal fire light. And next to the emerald The whole is filled with a golden ruby gemstone. God's fire and light, ability to take action in love. Love of the wisdom of love, wisdom of action. The light, the fire. Golden ruby fire light, golden ruby fire light, golden ruby fire light. And at the right temple, in that hole, is an amethyst ray, an amethyst gem, an ultraviolet amethyst gem. God's benevolence, compassion, and mercy, where all great masters bow down to the compassion and mercy. And that gives us the ability to transmute all darkness into light, and helps us to transfigure into light. Amethyst crystal fire light, amethyst crystal fire light, amethyst crystal fire light. This is our solar bridge to freedom, to the eternal eternities, infinite infinities, the all possibilities. Our crown of power and light. I am my Mari, I am my Mari, I am. And with the amethyst light filling our skull and body and beyond, we give the crown and throw it into the crystalline sea. And we surrender to God's will, surrendering to the light. We thank our angel. Just breathe. And we are amazed that the impression of all the gems are still here with us, creating a great crown of glory. Breathe and relax. Just absorb the rays. Now see a crystalline river flowing from infinity, flowing into the center of our being. And see a twin river flowing from the throne of God, revealing our all possibility. and see the two rivers flowing into one. Now we are shining as 10,000 times 10,000 suns, clear crystal firelight. Now see this light and energy expanding out, 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 beyond the beyond. Bring this energy back, 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 up through the soles of the feet, down through the center of the crown, in through the palms of our hands, whirling at the threefold flame of our heart, breathing new life, new light, new energy into every cell of our being. And when we're all the way into the body, rub the palms of our hands together and cup them gently over the eyes. We may do this now. Blessings and thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you next week.